Hi, welcome to Tarkov Fight Analysis. My name is Grapes Gaming, and in this episode we're going to go over a small fight that I had up in Customs in the manager's office, and check it out. Okay, so I'm in the manager's office, I'm looting a bit of stuff, and all of a sudden I hear metal footsteps, right? That basically means somebody is coming to try to kill me. There's only one way out, so I know where he's coming from. I don't know if he knows if I'm there or not, but a fight's gonna happen. Fingers crossed, let's hope I win. So I feel like a lot of people are getting better at aiming at chest or head level, so a lot of the times when I just run outside, I make a lot of noise and people are aiming down sight already and I run straight into their crosshair and I die. So I decide to slowly creep towards the door and I peek out while I'm crouched, because most people aren't aiming at that level where they're trying to shoot you in the thigh. And I land some nice shots on him. You can see I make an adjustment. I try to bring my cursor from his torso to his head, but I think he's dead even before I do that. I think my opponent could have done a little better. I think at that point he knew I was inside the office, because if you listen to those footsteps, they were very quick. Meaning I think he crouch walked up half those flight of stairs and rushed up the last couple of steps to try to scare me, try to get a jump on me. But I feel like that's really not the best strategy. I think there are two things he could have done. One is continue the crouch walk so he can take me by surprise, not really give me this warning that he's coming. And the other thing is, if you know somebody's in the office and it doesn't seem like they've stopped moving, they've stopped looting because they haven't heard you yet, then you should really wait at the bottom of the steps, because you know he has to come down and there are so many points you can ambush them from if you decide to do that. Also, another thing is really have a flashlight on that shotgun, because that'll blind the crap out of somebody. And those shotgun attachments with the flashlights, they're very, very common and very, very cheap. Another thing he could have done that I think really would have turned the fight in his favor is if he lobbed a grenade into that hallway before he peeked into it. Because if you lob a grenade into that hallway, if you think about it, no one's going to stand in that doorway. Even if it flew past them, they're going to probably run back into the room. And then after your opponent runs into the room, you can then hold that angle on that hallway and probably get the first shot off. I think I could have reacted a little bit quicker. I think the second I heard those footsteps, I should have ran to the doorway, crouched, and then peeked. So I had time to see him. Meaning, if he was a quicker shot, I think he would have gotten me. So I could have done that to have been a little safer. Also, I think another strategy would be to wait for him to enter the corridor and then to kind of jump out at the last second, because I think what a lot of people like to do is they like to walk into the corridor, right? And when they're walking past that first room, they like to aim down sight and slowly kind of cut across the room, seeing if anybody's there. And I think that's why you see a lot of streamers, they'll get these kills where they'll all of a sudden rush out the room and they'll be shooting the guy and the guy wouldn't even be looking at them. They'll be aiming down sight into the room and it's like a very easy headshot, especially because I had a submachine gun and those are very, very maneuverable inside small and compact spaces. Another thing I could have done better is when I peeked, I could have, instead of aiming at a torso level, I could have been aiming at the head level, so I would have instantly headshotted him instead of having to, you know, take him down with 4 or 5 shots, meaning he could have had a chance to shoot me in the face. Okay, that marks the end of episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think I could have done better in the fight, or if you want, you can even send me your fights and I will analyze them. Please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe if you enjoy my content. And I'm going to try to churn out at least one of these episodes every couple of days, so please come back and visit me. And thanks for watching.